Did you know that about 70% of people admit to feeling nervous or anxious when they have to speak in front of others? Surprisingly, this fear is actually more common than the fear of death. But here's the twist: great speakers don't just get over their fear, they learn how to use it to their advantage. Imagine being able to speak confidently, hold the room's attention, and leave your audience inspired. The truth is, anyone can master the art of speaking with just a few key strategies. In the next few chapters, you'll learn how to tap into your unique voice, use silence to your benefit, and harness your energy to make your words stick. Are you ready to transform your speaking skills and become a communicator who stands out? Stick with us, and by the end, you'll have the tools to turn any speaking opportunity into a powerful experience. Let's get started. Chapter 1: The Mirror Test. Uncovering your authentic voice. Effective communication starts with a simple yet powerful exercise, the mirror test. It's not about looking good, but about seeing your true self when you speak. Try standing in front of a mirror and delivering a sentence you would typically say in public. Notice how you feel. Are you stiff or relaxed? This exercise helps you identify your comfort level and authenticity. You might be surprised by what you see. Research shows that people are more likely to trust speakers who seem authentic rather than those who appear rehearsed or inauthentic. A study from the University of California found that speakers who showed genuine emotion were perceived as more credible. It's time to bring your true self to the stage. Think of this stage as your foundation. You need to be comfortable with your own voice before you can confidently project it to others. Don't be afraid to express vulnerability. Speakers who allow their audience to see their true emotions often form stronger connections. Also, pay attention to your body language. A Harvard study discovered that 55% of communication is non-verbal. Small gestures, like an open posture or eye contact, can make you appear more confident. So, work on relaxing your body and aligning it with your message. Don't be discouraged if it takes time to find your authentic voice. Practice is key. Over time, you'll get more comfortable with expressing yourself in a way that feels natural and powerful. Chapter 2: Master the Pause. The hidden power of silence. You've probably heard the saying, silence is golden. But in public speaking, silence can be pure magic. The ability to pause effectively can transform your speech into something captivating. It's not just about stopping your words, it's about giving your audience a moment to reflect on what you just said. Many speakers are afraid of silence, fearing it will make them seem awkward. However, research shows that pauses can actually make you appear more confident. A 2014 study from the University of Pennsylvania found that speakers who paused between thoughts were more persuasive. Silence allows your audience time to absorb and process the information. Pauses also help to emphasize important points. If you want to drive a key message home, try pausing just before or after saying it. This simple technique increases the impact of your words. Even political leaders use pauses to grab attention and make their speeches more memorable. When you pause, you're also giving yourself space to think. This improves the flow of your speech and reduces the chances of stumbling over words. So next time you feel the urge to rush, remember that a well-timed pause can be more powerful than any word you say. Chapter 3: Energy Overload. Channeling your inner dynamo. Great speakers aren't just talking, they're vibrating with energy. But how do you channel that energy effectively without burning out? It all starts with understanding the balance between enthusiasm and exhaustion. Research shows that your energy level directly impacts how your audience perceives you. A study by the University of California found that energetic speakers were more likely to be remembered. First, think about how your body reacts when you're excited. Your heartbeat rises, your breath gets deeper, and your voice tends to project. This is your body's natural energy surge. When you use it strategically, you can engage and energize your audience in the same way. But there's a catch. If you push yourself too hard, your energy can become overwhelming and disengaging. The key is learning to manage it. A well-regulated speaker's energy will flow in waves, high during moments of emphasis and calm during reflective pauses. The secret to channeling energy effectively is not about being on all the time but knowing when to turn it up and when to dial it down. Remember, people don't just listen to your words, they feel your energy. A 2015 study from Yale found that emotional energy is contagious. If you're passionate about your topic, your audience will be too. But if you're drained, they'll feel it. This is why it's crucial to find a rhythm in your energy levels, so you can sustain your performance throughout your speech. So how can you generate this energy? Start by focusing on your passion. When you're excited about what you're saying, it naturally amplifies your energy. Take a few deep breaths before stepping on stage, and think about why your message matters. Passionate energy is contagious, and it'll make your audience feel as invested in your words as you are. Chapter 4, Emotional Alchemy, Turning Nerves into Connection. We've all felt it, those nerves before speaking in front of others. But what if you could turn that nervous energy into something positive? That's where emotional alchemy comes in. Instead of suppressing your nerves, use them to create a deeper connection with your audience. Research shows that nervousness isn't just a hindrance, it can make you more relatable. A study from the University of Toronto found that audiences are more likely to trust speakers who show vulnerability. When you acknowledge your nervousness, it humanizes you. It breaks down the barrier between you and your listeners. You're no longer a distant figure speaking from a podium, you become someone they can empathize with. The key to transforming nerves is reframing them as excitement. When your heart races and your palms sweat, your body is preparing to perform. It's a sign that you care about what you're saying. Instead of focusing on fear, focus on the passion behind your message. A 2018 study from Harvard found that people who reframe nervousness as excitement perform better in high-pressure situations. Another tip is to embrace your emotions. When you allow yourself to feel and express emotion in your speech, it adds depth and sincerity to your words. Don't just talk at your audience, speak with them. Use your emotions to forge a deeper connection, creating an experience that resonates long after your speech is over. Don't forget to hit subscribe to get more tips and strategies to elevate your speaking game. Chapter 5, Stories over Slides, Crafting Narrative Magic. In a world full of bullet points and data-heavy slides, the true magic of speaking lies in storytelling. Numbers and facts can be forgettable, but stories stick with us. That's why stories are one of the most powerful tools a speaker can use. According to research by the Stanford Graduate School of Business, people are 22 times more likely to remember facts when they're presented in story form. Stories help your audience connect with your message on a personal level. Instead of simply relaying information, you're engaging them emotionally. Consider Steve Jobs. His product launches weren't just about new technology, they were stories about innovation, change, and vision. This storytelling approach made his presentations unforgettable. A great story has a clear structure, beginning, middle, and end. It's about taking your audience on a journey. Start with a hook, something that grabs their attention. Build tension by introducing a problem or conflict. Then, offer a resolution that leaves them inspired. But how do you craft stories that are impactful? First, make them personal. Share experiences that resonate with your own life. Authenticity is key. If you've been through something challenging, share that story. The vulnerability makes you more relatable, and your audience will feel more connected to your message. One of the most important aspects of storytelling is pacing. Don't rush through your story. Let moments of tension breathe, and give your audience time to reflect on what you've shared. Studies show that people remember stories better when they've had time to think about them. So, take your time, and let the magic unfold. Chapter 6, The Feedback Loop, Mastery Through Continuous Growth. Communication skills aren't static, they evolve. To truly become a great speaker, you need to embrace the feedback loop. The best communicators actively seek feedback to improve their skills. Whether it's from a mentor, colleague, or even your audience, feedback is essential for growth. In fact, a 2016 study from the Journal of Applied Psychology found that people who regularly ask for feedback perform better in their careers. Feedback allows you to identify blind spots and improve areas that need attention. Great speakers never stop learning, which is why they continue to grow. One effective way to gather feedback is through video recording. Record your speeches and review them later. Look for areas where your pacing, body language, or tone can be improved. Often, things that feel fine in the moment stand out as areas for improvement when watched back. Another tip is to ask specific questions. Instead of just asking, "How was my speech?" try asking, "Did I engage you with my energy?" or "Which story resonated with you most?" These targeted questions will give you more actionable insights. But don't just focus on negative feedback. Celebrate your strengths as well. Recognizing what you're doing well helps build confidence and reinforces positive habits. When you know your strengths, you can leverage them in future presentations to make a lasting impact. Finally, consistency is key. The best speakers aren't born, they're made. And they're made through hard work, practice, and constant feedback. The more you embrace the feedback loop, the faster you'll improve. Make sure to subscribe for more content and tips to become the speaker you've always wanted to be. With these 6 stages, you now have the tools to transform your communication skills. By practicing these strategies, you'll be able to speak confidently, engage your audience, and make a lasting impact every time. Keep refining your skills and watch as your speaking abilities soar. The world is waiting to hear your voice. Let's make it unforgettable.